Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, today I want to talk about this crazy video I just seen of your boy Yo Gotti. Allegedly, is Yo Gotti on tape, and he on film, he on surveillance, and it shows him getting robbed. Yo, first of all these surveillance cameras, all this footage coming out, and you just seeing people getting killed on camera, robbed, shot at. Yo, it's kind of crazy. Like I said, I come from an era where it wasn't that much surveillance cameras, man. But you know, we living in a whole different time, and I understand it, but it's just crazy to see a lot of these things go down the way they go down. But anyway, so this video shows that Yo Gotti was actually leaving a nightclub, and I guess somebody was following him, or whatever the case may be. And it shows he's getting robbed. Now the gentleman, he comes out the car, he meets Yo Gotti at the car, automatically pulls out a gun and holds him at gunpoint. And when he holds him at gunpoint, you know, immediately Yo Gotti did what he's supposed to do. He started taking everything out, you know, he gives him whatever. You can't see what he's giving him, but he's giving him something, whatever the case may be. Everything seemed to be going smooth. But then out of nowhere, your boy Yo Gotti, I don't know where he got this energy. I don't know what made him do it, but he decides to hit the guy and he gets away. In the midst of him trying to get away, the guy fired one shot. After he fired one shot, I'm assuming it didn't hit Yo Gotti. We haven't heard nothing about it. And then they just go about their way. And now, guess what? Yo Gotti, he leaves with a little bit of street cred and I guess some of his things. Now, the topic of today, I want to discuss this, right? Because I've talked about this amongst my own peers before. With getting robbed. Now I got friends that believe, yo, listen, if I ever get robbed, I'm gonna have to just go out. They're gonna have to take it in blood. You know, you have a lot of people that believe in that. Like, yo, listen, I'm not giving up my stuff. I'm not giving up my jewelry. I'm not giving up my chain. Nothing. They gotta get it in blood. Right? But then you got some people that think like this, which is me. If I'm getting money, it's nothing to get us up. 9 times out of 10, I probably got insurance on this chain, and it's not worth dying for. All right, because guess what? I could go back and get another chain tomorrow. I cannot get my life back. However, I do understand the mentality of people saying, yo, listen, they're not taking my chain. They're going to have to take my life with it, because now the scrutiny you got to live with after that situation occur. You want to talk like you big. You want to talk like you this, you that, and you rap, you this gangster, you shooting. You got these goons. You got all that. But then guess what? You get robbed. So it's kind of understandable, not to mention when I was in the streets, I had that mentality too. I think it's more so like a pride or ego thing. You know, so if you're in the streets, you getting money or whatever the case may be, it's just something in you that says, nah, I can't give him this chain. I can't give him this phone. I can't give him anything that he could tell his people or make a video about taking from me, because guess what? My image is ruined. Whereas if you're a regular individual, man, I wouldn't advise you to sit there and play that tough guy role. Give it up. If you're not about that, give it up. Now, Yo Gotti, he made a brazen move. I guess he thought quick. Maybe he been in a situation like that and seen some type of flaw that the guy was doing. Maybe he was holding the gun too far away from his body, because a lot of people do that as well. A lot of us don't realize that we come from the hood. And we don't understand, when you got a gun or something and you pointing at somebody, you always supposed to keep it close to your body. You never, ever, ever, because I see this a lot, and this is how I know that somebody is not used to playing with them things. Because you know why? If you sit there and you extend your hand with a gun to somebody's face, they have a chance of taking that gun from you. Now, if you keep it close to your body, whereas if they even try to reach at any given instant, you could just let off a shot, boom. But I'm not here to teach y'all none of that stuff, man. Back to the story. So it's a couple of things that I want to get into, because I find it kind of weird. You know, usually when we see Yo Gotti, he has a bunch of people around him, whether it's his artists, whether it's his friends, whether it's anybody, and him rolling the way he rolls. We know we always see him with a bunch of chains on. You know, he got a bunch of money on him. Why wasn't not one person with him at this point in time? And then at this point in time, the robbers knew exactly when to approach this man. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. These things don't make sense. Possible backdoor, possible setup. You know, that's kind of possible. Because it doesn't make sense to me that the one and only time this man is alone, in which not a lot of people would know that unless you are around, this man's leaving the club by himself. And it just so happens that a robber know exactly where to come, when to come, how to come, know he's going to be by himself, and pause, because that sounded a little crazy. But y'all know what I mean. That sounded crazy. But yeah, man. He know when to approach this man and where to be at the right time. So it's definitely a backdoor setup situation, I think. Now, once again, when it comes to the chain and whatever happened, I don't know what he lost. It seemed like he was giving him something before he actually decided to punch him and leave and run off. I don't know whether it was money, whether it was his chain, whether it was phones. You know, whatever it was, but it seemed like he gave him something. After he gave him something, he must have realized a flaw in something that the robber was trying to do. But then he punched him and he got up out of there. I'm gonna tell you, listen, that's a brave move. That was a brave move. And you know what? Also, a lot of these rappers, they feel that they got a lot to lose when they get robbed. Listen, a lot of these rappers are probably rather die or get shot before they give something up, because it's their pride, it's their image, it's their ego. You know, because once you get robbed, all that gangster stuff that you was talking about, it kind of goes out the window, at least in their head. You know, honestly, I don't believe in that. My thing is this: everybody could get touched. Nobody's untouchable. We done seen mobsters, mafia dudes, bosses. We done seen dudes who are hitmen get killed. So it makes you think, little old you from the hood, no matter how much money you got, guns, dudes around the way you got, what makes you think that you're invincible and you can't be touched? But this is the mentality that a lot of people have. You know, so it's damaging. It's definitely damaging. But in this instant, it seemed like Yo Gotti got away. You know, it is what it is. You know, brave move, but it is what it is, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Are y'all the type that would sit there and let somebody rob you, give it up, and just think, you know, I get that chain back? Or would y'all do what Yo Gotti did and try to actually fight his way out and risk your life? Because the attempted robbery, he actually shot one bullet off. It didn't hit him, you know, thank God. But he definitely shot a bullet off and then got up out of there. So all that for nothing. You know, so y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. Would you give up the jewelry? Would you give up any of your possessions? Or would you just, you know, fight it out? Let me know in the comment box below, man. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as y'all keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.